Welcome back, welcome back. Shout out to the Wolves. Salute to my ninjas. Wonderful, blessed day today. It's a nice day outside. Hola, ¿cómo está? And the Lord has come through once again for the Wolf Guard. I tried to record this once and my phone was a little stored up. So, I gotta come back in full force, showing the real love. Anyway, so I ran into another person online, basically, and I guess this video's for them, and my wolves and my ninjas that more likely going through the same things, and you look at the Lord, or whatever, how you do, you talk to the Lord, and you're like, yo, what's going on? Why do you keep on, where's my miracle? Where's my... For one, the Lord's always with you. If he doesn't bring you through something, it's because you didn't learn something. That's what makes you go to the next step. Because when you learn things, you do something. It's just the way it goes. Once you learn, that's why they say if you knew better, you would do better. Because you would know the right thing to do. Now, sometimes the Lord's testing your patience. He's testing your faith. He's testing, The Lord's don't stop looking at him soft. See, me, I look at him like a drill sergeant, a king, someone that'll have ultimate authority over me and literally look at me like my father and be like, little nigga, I know better. Just do what the fuck I told you to do. I know it hurts. I know you don't think I'm gonna come through. But just like a little boy riding that bike when your dumb ass about to fall, daddy got you. Or he lets you fall. Scrape your knees up a little bit. Get you tough. Try to let you know life ain't always supposed to be easy. If it was, you wouldn't have a journey. So I'm going to share a little bit of my proof of the Father. I've been battling these people so long, hating, working for the Lord these last couple months, years, 3 years straight. And besides the hate and certain things, their tactics always end up messing up my money because I don't make a lot of money, So it's very easy to keep me fucked up. And every single time, as soon as I'm on gassed out, empty, or whatever it is, right? Like today, I'm stressing the whole last 3 days. Like I'm backed up late on my rent. This fucking guy's trying to charge me fucking extra. And I've been living here for 2 years. He's never charged me extra for being late on my rent. Now all of a sudden this year, he wants to fucking... Oh, because I got attacked and almost lost. So now that didn't work, and this didn't work, and this didn't work. So, niggas will use any trick they want. And when I get you in that courtroom, when you try to bring me to court for that shit, just know all the evidence of that building and how it's neglected and my life's in danger, you're going to get smoked. I suggest you calm the fuck down. You're going to get your money. I'm not giving you extra. You're going to get your money. All them fucking people in there that owed you money for 5 fucking months straight, They still live there, nigga. I doubt you charge them extra. They wouldn't be able to pay it, I know. But we ain't here to talk about you. You're just involved. See, all these fucking games got me running on empty every fucking week. I only get a certain amount of money to spend on food and bullshit, and it's just enough to make it. So if I want to fucking have an extra coffee, extra cigarette, go outside, well, I'm going to be fucked up for a week. I'm gonna have to go without, you know? So Daddy's been going without, not really a lot or nothing, but we finally got to that day where I'm like, yo, I'm on my last $20. But I still got to go to work, and Lord, I've been doing all this stuff. Can at least you let me get right with my shit so I can be right there on the line? So I can figure out how to get a job or work, undo things, and get back where I need to be off working. Anyway, so all this morning I'm scraping and scrambling, deciding every dollar you spend at this $20, dog, you're finished. You know you got habits, so you know. We know what time it is. Might as well get that $5 out right now. That's coffees. Might as well get $3 more out. That's cigarettes. You might as well get another $2 out. That's for your Dutch. Your last L. Then you got to get something to eat in the morning, dog. You've been sleeping I slept the last weekend. I slept the entire weekend, Friday to fucking Monday morning, because I'm not eating food. You know? You don't hear me complaining in the fucking videos, though. You see me keep going to work. You see me keep going. Why? Because I know my father gonna come through. It's the way it always been. He never changed. We did. So I come to work. I decide to tell myself, I don't give a fuck, nigga. Buy everything you need today. Make it last. And when it goes out, you just don't have cigarettes. You just don't get a coffee. And then when you see certain people, you're going to have to ask, yo, can you get me a coffee? Can you get me a cigarette? And you're nice to people already. You can just go to work and you'll see one of the people that, normally live around here. They'll see you sitting there not drinking a coffee. Like, what the fuck are you doing? It's coffee time. It's coffee cigarette time. You usually work and you need a coffee? And I always go, now I die, like, yeah, because I need it, But I ain't seen nobody. I ain't seen none of my regulars. And then I seen a guy that comes to the laundromat all the time, and I'm nice to him because he's nice to me. We started talking because I used to open the door. He used to see me sitting there opening the door for like everybody when I'm taking my breaks. I'm on my break but playing a fucking doorman at the laundromat, carrying bags in for old ladies. So one day I happened to carry his wife's bags in, and he noticed, and I didn't even notice him. So I did that. He comes in. He's like, yo, bro. This is a couple of weeks ago. He's like, yo, bro, you want coffee? You hungry? And I'm like, not really, but I'll take a coffee. I ain't really hungry because I had money at the time. And that's a couple months back, actually. And he's like, yo, you a real one. Like, you a real good dude. I appreciate you. I seen you opening the door and da-da-da-da. I respect that. And then he's like, I see you be making videos or some shit on your phone. I seen you doing this and all. He's like, well, you used to be in the army or something? I was like, nah, but I'm a soldier. He said, yeah? What branch? I said, the Most High. I serve the Lord. He said, oh, I really like you. I said, yeah, And so now, months later, Daddy's on his low, scraping and scrambling, worried about every dollar I spend. And I see this man, because I'm taking my normal, usual break and everything. And he sees me. He's like, hey, my God, what's up, man? Blah, blah, blah. Guess what? I'm like, what? He goes, today's my birthday. I made it to 69, baby. I said, yo, bro. Good shit. Because majority of the people I've been seeing dying lately is 50-something. Nobody's making 60 or 70 no more. That shit is sad. I just made a video about that shit. Like, yo, wake the fuck up, yo. Nobody's making it to grandma. Grandpa, real grandma and grandpa. 80, nigga, 90, nigga. That's grandma. That's old. And wouldn't it be funny that, you know, he turned 69, see him on his birthday. And 69 is the exact symbol of yin and yang. Right? And he goes, yo, you hungry? Come on, for my birthday, I'm going to go buy you breakfast. I'm like, nah, I'm all right. He's like, nah, I don't want to hear that. I don't care if you gonna go get a coffee. You gonna go get a sandwich. You gonna go get a drink. You gonna get some chips, whatever the you want, and you're gonna get shit for my birthday. And I said, you know what? I guess Daddy was listening this morning when I said, please, please. I'm not asking for a fucking lottery ticket, bro. I'm not asking for my enemies to be smashed and lay before me and get rich off suing niggas. Can you fucking let me live? And my father said, I got you, homie. I know all you need is a little bit. You gonna be happy. And sure enough, I am. Because I got to realize, all I got to do is call my daddy for whatever the fuck I want. And if I really need it, that's when he gives it to you. Most of us call for shit we don't need. We call for answers we already have. You just don't want to face that answer. You know? Now I'm going to get off me. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the person I seen. I ain't going to talk about them. But their situation. Not even their situation. Because there was a woman, I seen a woman making a video. She's on her path. All by herself, of course. And my father always makes me find the versions of me. The one that decides to go to the Lord and say, fuck all y'all niggas. I don't believe you. You're lying. And I'm not going to argue with you about it. I'm going to go study that fucking book like the Lord told me to. And I don't care. I don't understand. I'll figure it out. Or I'll find other people that'll help me. So as I watch her stuck in a Super Saiyan level 1 mode, you know, when you get on this journey and you're a wolf, you know, you're not a normie like the rest of these people, your road is going to be hard. That's why none of your family members will listen to you. That's why your loved ones, your closest ones, they're going, if they're not with the Lord, like you want to be, they're going to fuck with you because you're their test. You've always been their test. You're the chosen one. You're Jesus Christ, nigga, to your family. You're the one that woke up. You're the one that wants to break the generational curses and stop being this way. You, the Lord woke you up. And they don't like that shit. You know, like Joseph and his brothers, when he told them the vision of how he's the one, but he didn't even know that's what the dream meant. He thought the dream just meant something else. But everybody in his family knew what that dream meant. It meant you will bow before that man. That little nigga, your little brother, that's the new king, motherfucker. And they sold his ass to slavery so he couldn't be king. Little did they know that was the path he needed. He needed to go through slavery to be humbled. He needed to go through being humiliated and have to serve, like Job did, and still rely on the Lord. Like, wait up, I'm in the worst predicament ever. The Lord gave me the vision, and I'm humble. I don't even know what the vision means. I don't think I'm king. I think I'm just Joseph. I want my big brother to be the leader. He's fucking that dude right now. He's that dude. But he don't love the Lord like you, though. The Lord don't give a fuck about your strength. The Lord don't give a fuck about your, I do traditions or I do. The Lord doesn't care. It's all about your heart and what he knows you can do. See, most people could do anything anybody else could do, but you don't have the fucking heart to do it. Face everybody telling you you're crazy and still believe the Lord over them. You're not built like that. That's why you're the aggressors. That's why you're the attackers. Because we're the example to you, just like Jesus was. Except he died so these people wouldn't put us up there. That's the fucking story. And yous don't understand. Jesus died for our sins. No, he died for the ones that are going to take the road and tell the truth like him. And you're going to get judged just like him. And they're going to want to put your ass silent. But that's why he died. So the Lord would forgive our bloodline and say, now anybody that does what I told you to do in the first place, like that my son, then I'm going to protect you in the future. They're going on the cross. They don't like that. And it's hard. It's the hardest thing you're ever going to face to realize the Lord chose you to do this shit by yourself. Majority of it. Well, maybe not majority of you. Like, she just woke up or I don't know. I've been doing this for damn near 20 years. So, anybody complaining about how hard it is, my family against my friends against me. Dog, I left my city, my friends, everybody because of that shit. I left. I said, fuck y'all niggas. I'm out. I'm going to look for the others. I know they're there. If I'm awake, they're awake. And you niggas ain't my family no more. You don't act like it. You don't talk like it. And above that, I don't give a fuck about family, blood. I don't care about we go back. Are you joining the Lord's team with me? Are you going to come on the team? Because it ain't my team. I ain't make the rules. That's what it's always been about. And they get mad. They try to stop you. They try to use the Bible against you. And if that doesn't work because you're actually learning the Bible, they start talking about your past and who you used to be. Trying to remind you. Trying to get you to fall back. Don't fall back. See, the hardest thing about people realizing calling on the Lord, right? They tricked you and they just say, bring me a miracle. Bring this. It's not what David did. When David had his hating ass niggas, when certain people have hating ass people stopping them, they say, Lord, stop him. Stop. I don't know how you're going to do it. I don't know. I don't care. I don't want nobody hurt, but you going to make these niggas leave me the fuck alone. And then that bad luck start happening. They start running their motherfucking mouth, and then they go in that next room and stub that motherfucking toe. They start talking that shit. And then they start losing shit. They sabotage your friendships or your work relationships, and they start losing their motherfucking jobs. But that's the one thing about being chosen. When you know you gotta take out your own family and friends first, how much you love the Lord. Like Isaac, put that little nigga on the altar. That little nigga was sinless. Your family members ain't. So when you wake up to realize you got to call the Lord on them, you gonna realize they ain't little ass children. So if he wanna take their ass out, because you don't know what these people do behind closed doors. If they'll do all this crazy shit to you, what will they do to people that are not their blood? You know? Now I don't want to scare nobody, and I don't want to turn nobody against your people and say, oh, ask for bad things. That no. Ask for the Lord to wake them up. That's the thing you pray for the most. Lord, please wake these people up. And if you don't wake them up, give me the strength to get the fuck away from these people, because you said when you start judging people, if we are around them, we get their judgments. We get to share in their punishments. So that's what made me realize I gotta love myself more than I love anybody else on this earth. I gotta love the Lord before I love myself. Get it? Because if I don't listen to him, and if this is right, when they start fucking up their life, and then I gotta pay the consequences because I'm around their ass, you know? Like when I had to be homeless, almost lose, my mom had to lose a crib because the Lord sent me a vision. All the brothers moved back to the house the one last time. The Lord sent me a vision and said, if we don't try to be a family, we ain't never going to see each other again after this. If you brothers do anything wicked, some of you going to go to jail. And if you don't go to jail, we going to lose this shit forever. What happened? Nobody believes that I got the vision. Nobody. And what happened? Motherfuckers did a crime, and my mother got put out because of they stupid ass. Where they at right now? 2 in jail. Out of the 2 in jail, 1 died in jail, and the other one is whatever he's doing. And my mother's dead. The Lord ain't fucking with nobody no more, bro. And I love my family. As much as they fucking hated on me and do certain shit, I still love the shit out of them. You're never gonna not love your people. You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck is this weird ass nigga, bro? I'm about to get this nigga on camera. My spider sense is tingling. Let me go up the block where the camera is. Follow me over there, nigga, where the camera's at. Come get your face on the school zone. Come get a charge on the school zone, baby. It's another setup for you niggas at work that think you gonna come up and run up. We can get busy, nigga. We gonna get busy right on that school zone so your ass get a nice supercharge. Anyway, back to the path. I've come to realize, even if you don't pray against your family and shit, if they're really hurting or whatever, like I said, I don't want nobody using the Lord as a weapon like this. It's a defensive thing anyway. But it don't matter. The more they try to stop you from waking up, they're stopping the will of God being enacted on the earth. So what do you think the Lord's going to do to them anyway, bro? You are to walk around and talk and express the word. If they got you feeling crazy and not talking to people about shit and learning a book, they're stopping God directly. The Bible says what you do to the little of my children, you do directly to big dog. So everything they're doing to you, they're doing it to God. When they make fun of you, they're making fun of God. When they made you cry, they made God cry. When they got you feeling fucking stupid, they can't make God feel stupid, but they gon' get it for that shit. You ain't got no control over that. That's why you got to get the fuck away from them. To save these people. Because they ain't going to stop. Some of them may. That's what you was there for. That's why you the one to wake whoever up. You know? You got to get your 12 disciples. You know? That's what the fuck he woke us up for. That's our mission on earth. Everybody else gets to be down here and dream of this other dumb shit. We have to walk and live the word of God. And that book said, if you love me, the world's gonna hate you. So stop worrying about your family members and shit. You got more motherfucking haters out here than a little bit. And when they come for your ass, they ain't gonna have no mercy. I'm a living testament of that. Count your blessings, you know? The hardest problem with trying to disengage from the family is realizing these motherfuckers ain't waking up. Always remember, they know the truth. They know right from wrong. Understanding the Lord's wisdom, a fucking child can. So when they pretend they don't know right and wrong, that's why you gotta look at them like, all right, I equate you to that little ass kid that can't figure shit out. You grown, and you telling me you don't know stealing wrong? You telling me you can't believe if God's real? And that because you ain't got no knowledge you ain't got no knowledge. Not even of the Bible, nigga. You could live life and figure out God's real. And if you dating, it's because you ain't paying attention. You know? See, I learned that a long time ago, to disengage from people, because I always knew what my father would do. You know? I've witnessed it. I've hid away from the world for years and years because of this power of knowing the Lord will destroy people for fucking with me. I hid myself away because I watched it happen over and over. And I said, I thought I was like a bad person. And I had to think for mad long, like, bro, you mad people be getting destroyed around you. You got a curse, you got a demon on you or something. And I said, what did you do to destroy that person? Tried to help them and they betrayed you. What did you do to destroy her? Tried to help her raise her kids and find God, and then she betrayed you. What did you do to try to give them the law, and they betrayed you, and they betrayed you, and they betrayed you, and you sitting there like, I must be the bad person, because everybody mad at me. All of them can't be wrong. Why they all getting fucked up, though? You ain't doing nothing. Because the Lord is real, and he's your shield and your sword. They don't believe that. But people are going to start believing now. That's what he sent me for. People don't get it. I know it for a fact because I traveled up and down the East Coast, and I talked to people from all over the world because, man, people move around this area and wherever I've been. And I don't never hear too many, only very few people know this shit, and it's always the people that's already in the truth. All the people that are thinking of knowing about God or none of them even believe no shit like that. Like, if you tell them, man, the Lord will fuck you up for fucking with me. They'll look at you like, who do you think you are? Why do you think the Lord favors you? You ain't nobody. And then you go, look and read that book right there. You know, the Bible, you goofy dummy. The Lord said he'll do this for anybody that serves him. You just mad because you don't serve him good enough to make him do anything. Or when he does do things for you, you give the credit to someone else. You know, like I was giving that story about how that man just came through and gave me food. I could have fucking said, thank you. It was only you. The Lord sent him. Duh. He knows it. As soon as I got out of the store, put my coffee on the thing, looked up, thank you, Daddy. You came through, bro, just in time like always, man. That's why I just never doubt you, and that's why I just keep going through, and I'm going to keep on complaining like a bitch-ass nigga when you ain't answering. Damn, man, this shit hard as hell. You know what? Let me put some good music on and start dancing, and you ain't hungry. You ain't hungry. Just don't even pay no mind. And then you get to that point of work, and you're like, oh, shit, I got to slow up. Whoa. What you doing? You nigga, don't waste too much energy. And you get that feeling of desperation and that's when the Lord activates, and he's like, all right, finally, you really mean it. You really mean it. You cannot call the Lord and not really mean it. Why do you think majority of people, believer or not, when you get hurt and you know you're gonna die or you're gonna get real sick, the first thing niggas do is, oh God, oh God, oh God, God help me. I didn't serve you. I don't even acknowledge if you was real. But now that I'm hurt, if you do me this one favor, I'll start believing. Do you understand how that's impossible to not even believe something's real and then you get hurt and you call on it? That's like impossible. No, it's not. It's called the Lord's built into you, and he's always ringing. He's ringing that line. He's ringing that hotline bling, but he ain't Drake, nigga. And nobody ever picks up until your ass gets hurt. And you know there's no mortal in the world that can save you now. You know you need a supernatural intervention. And that's in sound horns. My daddy come through for more people than a little bit, and y'all turn your back on him after he does things. You go, oh, it was a man, it was this person, it was that. Nah. Ain't no accidents, ain't no motherfucking coincidence, nigga. That ain't no coincidence. It's called fate, destiny. The thing about fate and destiny, it only goes off your actions. You control destiny. You control your fate by what you do. Because everything you do, my Father judges you for it and does things to you. So, you know, if you know, you know. And once you start realizing that, you start realizing, like, all right, what does the Lord want me to do? And then you always got to just realize, he said, live the law. Learn me, look for me. Follow my laws. Why? Because if you follow his laws, it'll take you your whole life to master it, and you still gonna fuck up because you're just a man, just like the Bible said. But by doing that, you help your body get better, you think, your mind grows, you start finding interest in things, and you do things, and you're looking, and you're searching, and next thing you know, you're like, oh shit, like 5 years went by. And you don't even realize, yeah, you got a life now. You've been doing things instead of living like the world, doing what they do every day. TV, work, home, drink. TV, work, home, get sex. Sex and GV and the same goofy shit. The Lord wants you just to explore life, live, learn, love. Stop acting like you don't know to get away from bad people. You know what I mean? Stop acting like you don't know you're good. Stop acting like you gotta really, really believe or convince yourself when you know you don't do things to people maliciously. You're not sitting there planning like, I gotta get this person back, and that's evil. You get it? When you're dealing with people and then you fuck up like that, that's not premeditated, you know? That's you losing composure, being a person and failing. Only the Lord can always be perfect. Forgive yourself for not knowing. That's the hardest thing in the world. Forgive yourself for letting people take advantage of you. That's harder than forgiving them. It make you feel stupid. Because the only way you could forgive yourself is to be like, I was stupid. And oh yeah, that's because nobody showed me. And why should I feel stupid for having to learn the hard way? Other people, they never learn. Give yourself some credit. Don't matter how much knowledge of the book you know. Don't matter none of that. You know how many people knew of the word, figured it out, he called them, they gave up and went back to the world? I know a lot of niggas that folded. And they had it good before the Lord. I showed them the Lord. I'm like, you pussy as hell, nigga. You got it good and you can't even follow the Lord, you pussy ass nigga. You got family and shit. You gotta have help. All this, nigga. There's niggas out here ain't got nothing, and we trying to follow the Lord to the best of our abilities, and that's why He love us more than you. Quote the Bible. I ain't make it up. Quote Jesus. Y'all don't like that, do you? That worldly church shit is over, bro. It never took flight. That shit is just to amuse niggas and get you to soup yourself up like you doing good when you know your ass ain't. You know? Get you to say, turn that cheek, turn that cheek. Jesus said, turn Israel, turn the cheek to your brother. You know why? Because just like now how we're thugs and we kill each other for looking at our girl, And other nations of people don't always do that. Majority of them realize we're people. You know, I'll fight you because you disrespected me, but I'm not gonna fucking put you in the ground for some dumb shit. Not gonna treat my wife like a stranger. You know? I'm a fellowship with other people that look like me that are not, you know, oh, we're not the same family. So what, nigga? You're a nation. We gotta pay each other to be nice. Fuck out of here. I've been helped more by the other nations that hate us than you, my own people. You get that? I've never been saved by one of you. And if you helped, you stole more than you helped. You sabotaged what I was doing. How the fuck I got more people of the other nations and changed them so they'd help me? Show them the ways, show them the Lord. Or some of them knew the Lord already and don't fucking believe they're people. Oh, black people are dumb niggas. Well, that nigga sure do say a lot of smart things more than me. So if if being a nigger means you're dumb, that guy's not, because he makes me feel fucking stupid. So I must be the nigger. Nigga. The road's gonna be harder for some of us than others, you know? And the ones that it is, we supposed to help each other. Now, shorty, I ain't got much to help any of my wolves and ninjas, except these laws, these advice, and the word, you know? Because we choose not to come together and protect each other. I don't care who you are, even if you're in the faith and you're following the word. You don't follow the law of get your motherfucking people together. They need you. All that other shit don't even fucking matter to me. I mean, it do, because, you know, once we get together, we need those laws not to rip each other apart. You know what I mean? But for real, bro, it's been way long overdue. It's been way long overdue, bro. Our women are on these everywhere getting pummeled. Our women are, some of them are waking up, and I ain't talking about you know, the bad ones. I've seen enough people wake up that I'm like, yo, if all of us just started putting our money together, ones that got money, then dudes would be able to start buying land, and then the people that don't have money, they're willing to work. Niggas should be kings right now. Some of us, y'all niggas that got money and shit, y'all niggas is jokes, nigga. I'll be a fucking king if I was up right now, nigga. I have my own congregation right now. And we would be working on getting our land, getting away from the heathens, like the Lord told us to do. It literally says, leave the cities. I'm gonna fry that place. You understand that? You understand that's how the book ends? And it says, we gonna wake up and say, alright, the Lord gonna come, and we gotta get out of there, because the Lord said, I'm gonna punish the nations for what they did to you. Everybody that sits there and watches all this, they're all getting judged for this shit. Not just the people that did it. When we went down, you know, our forefathers, everyone in Israel didn't commit sin, nigga. When we went down so we can go down and be where we are, all of us didn't sin. The Most High said, nigga, all I need is like 60%, 40%. Once enough of you are corrupt, you all gonna pay. It's sort of like a head of the household. If your mama and daddy turn corrupt, nigga, your children are finished. You get it? The household's corrupted. It's over. Duh. What the fuck you think we got leaders for? That's your daddy, nigga. And your daddy's not supposed to piss the Most High off to get your ass Sodom and Gomorrah. And it seems like the whole world is real wicked right now, and we're learning about all these stupid ass bad things. Oh, Puffy having sex. T.D. Jenkins gay or some shit. Who gives a fuck, nigga? That's old corny shit. My father don't even give. He care about shit like that. But you know what my father hate the most? When people do that shit to children, you goofy niggas. Y'all niggas is still worrying about these grown men doing shit to grown men or whatever. You know how many millions of children, dog? I just watched a fucking thing last night on a news report in the government, yo. All the shit us truthers been saying for all this time, they finally are cracking these niggas' asses, dog. Pizzagate ass niggas and the pedophile rings. The way I watch this man talk, he's like, yo, dog, we got these niggas, dog. I'm a Secret Service agent that works for the government now, and I used to do all this training, and I've been spying all around the world. I've been getting information on this shit for years. These niggas going down. I said, wait up. This ain't a YouTube video with conspiracies. This is a Congress meeting thing. This is the official. This ain't niggas talking regular. This is people that make laws and lock people up. That are saying exactly what all the YouTubers that channels all our shit got erased, and all them niggas that pointed out Puffies and the rest of them niggas, and they got their whole lives destroyed. Well, all them niggas' videos is real. All the rings and all the your favorite this and these big places and this and that. Niggas is about to be on the news. A lot of niggas about to be on the news, dog. A lot of people about to go to jail for this shit. And you gonna see people getting locked up for the next, nigga, if you 40 years old, you gonna be watching niggas get locked up for the rest of your life. Rest of your life. They ain't gonna get everybody all at once. You already know how that go. You know how that go. You know how that go. But they gonna get it still. My father, the Lord don't get you, my father gonna get you. Them's the rules. It's better to go down from the cops, you know? Anyway, that don't mean all the problems in the world going away. Every single thing we see go down, there's another layer down, and more people getting destroyed, bro. That's why I go so hard at yelling at motherfucking grown-ups on this camera, bro. Y'all children in danger, y'all nieces, y'all fucking nephews and shit. I ain't got none of that. I got it, but them niggas abandoned me. Nobody act like I'm family, so fuck them. Y'all got families, though. Y'all got nieces. Y'all got daughters, bro. Y'all don't even look around and realize every 30 seconds a fucking woman goes missing, a child goes missing. Y'all think that statistic is a fucking joke or something? That don't shake your fucking nerves? That don't get you scared? That don't make you want to rip niggas' heads off? Like, wait up. You mean every 30 seconds I'm complaining about my life, there's somebody going into slavery? Sexually, physically, mentally, brainwashed, all types of y'all niggas that don't even give a shit about the real shit going on, bro. Y'all care about some goofy ass, oh, she was getting beat up by Puffy. Sorry, Cassie. Kanye West might be a clone. Y'all niggas still worrying about shit that's stupid, even though the shit may be real, nigga. Now think of a child. Which one's worse, nigga? Kanye may be a clone. One of y'all niggas' kids may be a clone. Your kid may be a doppelganger, you dumbass. Y'all worrying about the goofy shit. Oh yeah, because y'all think the prize is for these rich niggas. Y'all think they worrying about them. They sold out, goofy. The Lord said his children are the prize. Why do you think every black entertainer can't leave their game rich? Get it? Why do you think? They got Bill Cosby. They got Bill Cosby looking like a fucking nut. There's no one that you can look at and say that was a model man, even though they're all actors, which proves that shit is fake anyway. You shouldn't have been looking up to them. You should have been looking up to a man around your way. Oh yeah, that's Sharif. And what y'all tell Sharif? We don't want to fucking hear that shit, Sharif. Shut that shit down, little nigga. You making the bitches get dry. You making the bitches want to stop drinking, nigga. Stop talking that shit. I don't know how to get pussy off a woman if she actually starts caring about her womb. I actually gotta be with her now. Fucking joke ass niggas. Anyway, hope I ain't too harsh, you know? Don't call the Lord with anger in your heart. He don't listen to that shit. And start learning how to call the Lord when you really need it. Why? Like I said with the getting hurt thing. When you get, the next time you get really hurt, right? Or if you can remember that feeling, remember that worst thing, and you were like, God, please, and he came through. You got to get that back into you. You got to know how to feel like that without something bad happening. That's the trick. Most people, we don't really call on God and get that feeling. The phone call, that's the phone call the daddy is. The truth in the, I really, really need you. And I know you can come through. So please answer. That's why I don't pray every day for shit. Because he's not going to answer me. When I pray for what I need the most, and I'm desperate, he comes through. Why? Because he knows I need it, and he knows I'm about to break. And he said, I won't let you fall. I'll let you get your ass whooped, though. I'm going to let you get tired, nigga. Oh, there will be blood. There will be suffering. I'm making you a man. I'm making you a real woman. Get the fuck over that, nigga. Welcome, like Morpheus said to Neo, welcome to the real world, baby. Welcome. All of that bubbles and roses, and we gonna be running around saying, we overcame. No, the fuck it ain't, nigga. We gonna be talking like I'm talking, except, more humble, less cursing, more together and shining. But we can't do that if we're apart. Because individually they can stop us. When we actually look at each other like family, and we can actually trust each other, which that's going to be the hardest thing, I don't know you niggas. I don't care you believe in the Lord or not. How we going to get along? The only way we'll really get along is if you really believe in God. And you really understand, like, alright, nigga, you believe, I believe that we family through Christ. You my brother, you my sister, I'm trust you. Now let's go make this shit happen. Let's take care of each other, and let's stop acting like it ain't the whole world against your ass. Some of us gonna come together, we ain't gonna agree, and that's when you were just meant to meet whoever you meet there, and then go over and start your own shit, bro. When I started this journey, bro, within 5 years, I was ready to travel to the other side of the world, go meet up with my teacher, and I ain't have a dime in my motherfucking pocket, nigga. Well, the other side of the country. I made it to Pennsylvania, and then the Lord was like, nigga, I ain't make you to follow nobody, nigga. I made you a teacher, bitch ass nigga. Stop fucking learning this shit and thinking you gotta follow niggas. You a leader, you a lion. I understand you a good soldier, but nigga, I ain't make you go through all this shit alone for no reason, nigga. Once you start doing your thing, you gonna see how I made you a leader. And I could never see it until now, when I'm looking back, making all these videos and telling my stories, and I'm like, yo, bro, you always been a leader. You over here trying to fucking find a nigga to lead you, and you the one teaching. You the one, if you ain't teaching, you really walking it. You really out here living that shit. Really doing it by the Lord, destroying your enemies with God. While other niggas just run their fucking mouth, bro. Go get lawyers and shit. Go get pumes and, you know what I mean? I ain't really had to deal with too many enemies my whole life, bro, because my father do it. Everybody ain't meant to be some great leader, though, you know? When you become you're a priest or you're a head of whatever faction the Lord makes you, you know? You're going to have your spin, your buzz, your wolves, your ninjas, whatever you want to call them, you know? Like I just found out in this reading the book of Enoch, well, listening to the book of Enoch, the Lord considers all people as animals. He gives animal representation. Obviously, the sheep are his house of Israel. And then, guess what I found out? The Egyptians are the wolf. And the Lord said the wolf is supposed to be protecting the sheep. And I said, you be talking a lot of, I think I might have some Egyptian in me. Because, you know, the King Tut shit. You know, the long ass face like fucking, the original wolf god. You know? Their guy over there, you know? And then I started thinking about how, oh yeah, the Egyptians and the house of Israel came out of the ball sack of Noah. And they were brothers. So, it doesn't matter what side of this I'm on. I still work for the Lord. And then it made me realize why I gave up my whole life to go find the fucking other ones. Not the Egyptians, my people. You get it? See, my whole life makes sense now. Get it? The wolf god. Anubis. All my raps when I'm saying all this biblical shit and Egyptian shit and all these things and how I used to think, oh, the Egyptian thing in the book of God is different. And then I started studying Egyptian shit and they talk about the Most High all the fucking time. And all the gods of Egypt are angels, you goofy ass niggas. Oh yeah, the Bible said the Lord put angels over every nation. You all have gods. The Lord ain't your God. He's our God. You know why? Because whatever you create, you own. When Adam was created, he was created by the Lord. When the nations were created, it was created by his sons and the other, you get it? The other angels? So we belong to the Lord. You belong to the gods. I wonder why people have all these different religions and they all really kind of say the same thing. The hidden one, the Most High. There ain't no culture in the world that don't talk about him. Other people put their gods in the front line because that's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to respect their God and do those things, but it always says you're supposed to love the Most High more than your God because he's the Most High God. He created them. He doesn't say, you're not supposed to fucking look at them and dress like the way they want and you're only supposed to be like my people. The Lord never said that. He said, be like yours. But you gonna respect me, nigga. And then when you don't, I'm going to show you how strong your God is by destroying you. And then you're going to look in the sky and say, where's my God? We was kicking everybody's ass a month ago and we was winning. And now this one guy came through and we're losing everything. What's going on? You know, like Noah, you know, like Moses. Niggas ain't do nothing to nobody. The Most High did. Sound the horns. Anyway, I'm about to get out of here. My daddy's ringing the horns. I think we got a couple of spies watching me. I'm starting to see workers come through here that never came through here again. You people and your shenanigans. I'm quitting this job soon anyway, bro. Y'all gotta really understand that. I never wanted to stay here. You know? And it seems like you're up to something. And it's just like all these bullshit things that's going on. It's just to the point where I like this job. I keep hearing these readings where they say, Just leave your job. Believe in God. And I'm like, yo, bro, I have no problem with that. I leave state to state for the Lord. Leaving a job ain't shit. I left my family for the Lord. I left my 11-year relationship for the Lord. Nigga, there's nobody I won't leave for the Lord. I'll leave my baby for the Lord. I don't think my Lord want me to do that, but I would. Y'all will be like, that's fucked up. You grimy. And then I'm going to be like, yo, you know who Ishmael is? And you'll be like, no. And then I'm going to tell you the story of, I forget his name. Oh yeah, Abraham, the guy that like kind of started all of this. And then I'm going to tell you how he had a wife. And then he went to Egypt. And the Most High had to take care of the king over there and shake his little ass up a little bit and let him know, you ain't going to touch my people, dog. You can get it. These hands is rated E for everybody. And so he went over there, told Abraham, hey, tell that king your wife's your sister. Because he knew he was a fucking whoremonger. His custom was, if you go through his town, he gets to sleep with your wife, no ifs, ands, or buts. And that's breaking the laws of God. So the Lord said, lie to that motherfucker because I want him to try to sleep with, I want him to do it. I'm going to try to kill this motherfucker. I'm about to let myself be known. So, you know, he did his thing and said, oh, that's just your sister? I still want to sleep with her. So, you know, the Lord said, don't do nothing. Send her in the room. He said, all right, I trust you. He went in there. He's about to do his little creepo thing. She started praying. This nigga started freezing in place and having a seizure. And he couldn't move. And then she said, all right, don't kill him, Lord. If you kill him, I'm just a woman in here. They're going to think I killed him. You crazy? They're going to kill me. So the Lord made him stop. And then he said, I tried to get her again. The Lord had this nigga season up even harder. She said, Lord, please don't kill him. So Lord stops him again. Then he tried it again. The Lord had this nigga on the floor season up. Nigga was, God damn it. And then the Lord lets him go again. And then he gets up and says, guards, get this woman out of here. I don't know, whatever she serves is so strong that I can't even come next to her. And then he goes to Abraham and he says, hey, bro, is that your wife? And he goes, yeah. And he's like, why the fuck did you lie to me? Like, the customs and the thing, I can't be, or some shit. I forgot how the story goes. All I do know is he learned that the Lord will put motherfucking paws on your ass and have your hoe kill your ass where you stand, nigga. That's why I keep telling my enemies, keep thinking my father won't put your ass out. Oh, he had a seizure. Yeah, you think that's a seizure, nigga. That ain't no seizure. That's my Lord shaking your ass up. So, as he realized that, you know, his God's not as strong as Abraham's, he said, give him anything he wants so he can go on his journey. And then the slave girl, I forget her name, something with an H. Ruth says, I want to go with him. His God is the shit. I love you, the king and Pharaoh, but can I leave? He said, I don't give a fuck. He own you. Get this nigga out of here. So he takes her and then finds out the Lord wanted her to have a baby with him too. And then, you know how y'all women be. I'm older and she a hot young slave girl? Fuck out of here. I'm number one. Lord, this is some bullshit. You promised me. I'm old. She definitely gonna have a baby. Get it? She didn't understand though. That's a different nation of people. He needed her to have a baby so he can become Ishmael, and then he birthed the Muslims. Did you know the Bible says that? And then guess what Abraham's great reward for that was? The Lord told him, now that you've finally been wanting a kid your whole life and it's the only thing you've been praying for and you've been going through all this shit and now you got a kid by her, take that kid and take your wife to the desert and leave her in the desert and never come back. And he did. He cried and he cried and he cried and he's begging, please don't let me do this. And she can see, like, what the fuck is he? Why is he dragging me out here? And why he look like he just got his dog, like his dog just died? What the fuck going on? And then he had to tell her, yo, just stay right there. I gotta leave you here. In a desert with a baby. It was so hard for him to leave, but he did. Because she said, listen, I love your God. I trust your God. Leave. Just go. What I seen and what I feel and what I know, I believe in your Lord. Just go. Little did he know he brought her exactly where her sacred ground was. And there was a river under the floor. So the Lord made it spring up. And then she became one of the richest people on that land. And that's how she started that thing. So when you say, the Lord won't make you leave your kid, he had to leave his kid until his kid grew up. His firstborn, the only thing he's been waiting to have, he had to fucking leave it. And let it go grow up and be the prince of fucking whatever and become a great king and all this other stuff. And then he got to go back and see him. Oh, maybe because the Lord needed to raise him like he raised him, alone, make him a man. All love, all praise to my daddy.